Hello and welcome to America Reads Fun Learning Activities. We are college students who create learning activities for kids. Our fun activities are focused on reading, writing, and math. Thank you for joining us to learn today. My name is Caden, and in today's activity, we will be learning about the different parts that make up a sentence. So what is a sentence? A sentence is made up of a group of words that form a complete thought. There are a few rules to follow when writing sentences. Let's see what those rules are. First, it's important to remember that the words used in a sentence must have spaces in between them. Here is an example sentence. School starts early in the morning. Can you see how these spaces make this sentence easy to read? The next rule for writing a sentence involves the first and the last words. The first word at the beginning of the sentence must always begin with a capital letter. This lets readers know where sentences start. Now we are going to talk about punctuation marks. When we write sentences, we must use punctuation marks at the end of the sentence so that the reader can better understand the way we mean something. The punctuation mark will always come after the last letter of the last word. Punctuation marks include periods, exclamation points, and question marks. So a period is used when the writer is just trying to make a statement or tell you something. An exclamation point is used when the writer wants to show that they feel strongly about something. And a question mark is used when the writer wants to ask a question. So now that you understand the rules of sentences, I would like you to help me decide if these sentences are written correctly. Remember that sentences must have spaces in between words, the first word must start with a capital letter, and the last word must end with a punctuation mark. So here is the first sentence. I forgot to eat breakfast this morning. Is this sentence written correctly, or do we need to fix it? That's correct. The sentence is missing a punctuation mark at the end of the last word. What punctuation mark belongs at the end of this sentence? Yes, a period, because the writer is just telling us something. Let's read the next sentence. What are we eating for lunch today? Is this sentence written correctly? You are absolutely right. This sentence is missing an important part. What is it? Exactly. There needs to be a capital letter in the very first word of the sentence. Good job. Now let's take a look at the last sentence. I am very excited for the concert today. Is this sentence written correctly? Yes, you are right. This sentence needs to be fixed. How can we fix it? That's correct. We need to make sure that the correct punctuation mark is here. The writer is not asking a question, so there should not be a question mark here. What punctuation mark belongs at the end of the sentence? That's correct. An exclamation point, because the writer is very happy about the concert today. You did such a great job at helping me fix these sentences by making sure there are capital letters in the beginning of the sentences and the correct punctuation marks are at the end of the sentences. Now we are going to begin our activity. For this activity, you will need orange construction paper, green construction paper, scissors, glue, and a pencil. So first, we are going to grab our orange sheet of paper and we are going to cut out 4 thin strips like this. Now that you have your 4 strips of paper, I would like you to write a sentence on each strip. Remember to make sure that your sentences include capital letters and punctuation marks. I would like you to underline the capital letters and the punctuation marks in each of your sentences. So here are the sentences that I have written down. My favorite food to eat is pizza. What is your name? I am so excited to go on vacation. I enjoy taking long walks with my dog. I made sure to underline the capital letters and the punctuation marks in each of my sentences. So now that you have your 4 strips laid out, we're going to make 2 plus signs and we're going to glue the centers together like this. There's one, and there's the second one. So we're just going to take our glue stick and we're gonna glue the centers together. We're gonna do the same thing with this one. So now that these two strips are glued together and these two are glued together, we're gonna combine these two and make a star. And then we're gonna go ahead and glue this together at the center, just like this. Now that we have our star, we're going to take the ends of each strip like this, and we're just gonna glue the tips together. And we're gonna do this for each strip. And then just hold it for a few seconds, and then continue with the rest of the strips, gluing the strips from top to bottom. So after gluing these together, you should end up with a 3D ball like this. Next, we are going to draw a simple leaf on our green sheet of paper. We will cut it out and glue it on top of our creation. So let's put some glue on our leaf. We'll put some glue on the top of our ball. And then we're just gonna stick the leaf on here. So after you've glued your leaf on, you can bend it up a little bit, and you should end up with your own 3D pumpkin. Feel free to add any faces on your pumpkin, and you can also create even more sentence strips to add more pumpkins to your collection. You did such a great job following along today. You learned about sentences, the different parts that make up a sentence, and how to create your own 3D pumpkins. Thank you so much for learning with us today. We hope you come back and learn some more. Please like and subscribe to our channel, and we will be back with more videos.